Hi, so I'm going to teach you guys today how to hoop a shirt. So, I've got a t-shirt here that I'm going to be putting the hoop onto as if I was going to sew a graphic onto probably the left chest, sort of like what I'm wearing here. Now, the t-shirt that I've got here, I'm going to lay it down on the tabletop, and I do have my materials ready to go as well. The materials I'll need are a hoop. This happens to be the smaller 12 millimeter size one. There are 3 different sizes of circular hoops. The others are hanging on the wall. I also have a piece of backing. This is what's going to go on the inside of the shirt against the surface of the shirt so that it holds the thread together and everything. So the hoop has 2 parts. The outer ring is what's going to go on the inside of the shirt with backing. So I'm going to be putting that into the shirt here. You could either go through the neck hole, or I'm going to enter through the sleeve here. And I'm going to be placing the ring inside the shirt with the backing over the top of it. Now I have it in the general area where I know it needs to be to start, and I can move it as necessary. When I go to clamp the hoop onto it, this is the hoop, right? And I do have to make sure that the 2 little squares here are at the bottom and facing downward toward the, bottom of the shirt. The reason for that is when we go to put this onto the machine, the little metal tabs are going to click into there, and if I were to have it upside down, they won't attach to the machine properly. So, what I want to do is get my hoop into position. Now, when positioning for a left chest graphic, you do want to be pretty fussy and try to get it in the exact right location. So there's little tricks you can use to make sure it ends up in the right spot. One is that you make sure that you have the edge of the collar be in line with the center of your hoop circle here. So I've lined up the edge of the collar in line with the center of the circle in line. Then the horizontal center of your hoop should be in line about with, the upper part of a person's chest. You want it to be above the bottom of their armpit, but not so high up that it's on their collarbone. It would look weird if I had a graphic way up here. It would also look weird if I had it way down there, especially if I were a girl and it's, laying strangely on my person. So, important that you try to get the hoop in the right spot. In this case, I'm looking for center this way and about center there, and this seems about the right place. When it's lined up properly, you can just press the 2 hoops together. You should have a nice tight surface in there like a drum. You can double check to make sure your backing is covering the entire area where the graphic will be stitched. And we are ready to put this onto the sewing machine, which you can see me do now. Got my neck hole of the shirt here. I'm going to make sure that it's in line with the little post where the bobbin and stuff, there's the bobbin right there, is located. I make sure that I put the neck hole around there, line up the 2 little metal tabs so that they're in line here, and then when I slide forward I'll hear a click when it snaps into place. And now it's ready to sew once I've programmed all the stuff in the sewing machine. So we're ready to go.